Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with Amir Khan, who of course is fighting Canelo Alvarez May 7th in a fight that seems to have gotten here quicker than we all expected, man. We're almost there, about 2 weeks away. One thing that's interesting for me about this is the dynamic of you being now comfortable with the weight at this fight and how speed and power is coming along. How do you feel your speed and power is coming along?
It's coming along amazingly. I mean, at first, I thought maybe that could be a problem. Putting on the weight, putting on the muscle, but I worked so hard. I worked day in, day out very hard to make sure I'm going to go into this fight strong. And the speed's still there, the power has improved a lot. Look, I might not be as strong as Canelo in the fight, but I know when every shot I hit him with, he's going to feel it. He's going to feel every shot. And I can see the difference because every time I've been training in the ring, I've been training with Virgil Hunter, he's seen a massive improvement in my style, how smart and how calm I've been, how I've been sticking to the game plan, and that's what's going to win me this fight. I'm going to have to be smart in this fight. Like I said, one punch I can be hurt. If I make a mistake, I can get hurt in this fight, but I'm not going to be making any mistakes. I have to stick to the game plan and be smart.
A lot of people are talking about the size and they're saying, Canelo's huge, but I've seen some interviews where you feel that the size is not going to make that much of a difference. Why do you feel that?
I mean, I've seen other fights where you've had the likes of Marvin Hagler when he moved up to, Sugar and Leonard when he moved up to fight Marvin Hagler. You had Oscar De La Hoya when he was the heavier guy against Manny Pacquiao, and then you had Floyd Mayweather moving up and fighting against Canelo. So if you look at those fights, the smaller guys always won. And I think sometimes it's not all about weight. It's all about just making sure that, the ring IQ is good, your skills are better, and speed. I think speed beats anything in life. So I really believe that I have the same gifts that those other smaller guys have had in the previous fights I just mentioned. And I know I can go into this fight, especially against Canelo, and win him because I am more gifted than him. I have a better skill set than him. And it's all about just being smart in this fight and win this fight smartly.
Is it possible for you to hurt him? Do you feel, even with the size difference, which will probably be 10 pounds, you can still hurt this guy?
Look, I think anyone can get hurt in a fight. I think that's one of the things. If you hit someone clean and with a very good shot, you can hurt anybody. So I really believe that I can, yes. But I'm not going to be going in there looking for that big shot. Obviously that's where you get hurt yourself. But look, anything can happen. It just depends on, if I see an opening, I'm going to go for it. I mean, that's one thing about me. I've got the speed, I've got the movement, I've got the explosiveness. So yeah, I mean, if I see him hurt one bit, I'm going to go for the kill. I'm going to go for the stoppage.
Now, looking at you, you look slim. You do look a little bit bigger, but did you see that photo that was going around the internet that showed you like super huge?
I think it was
Photoshop. It was Photoshop.
I don't think it was all photoshopped. I think it was just, that day I had just done a very hard conditioning session, and I was like, arms were like feeling so heavy. It was like maybe a couple of hours just before I did a hard session. So I don't think it was photoshopped. I think I was just naturally looking very big and quite tensed. So yeah, a lot of people probably thought, wow, what's Amir on? I mean, but I'm a very hard-working fighter. I work very hard. I train very hard, and yeah, that's what life's about, man. I'm not letting this fight go, man. I'm not gonna just walk into this fight and not do it, not train for this fight. I'm gonna give it 100%, everything I have. This is the biggest fight of my career. I'm not gonna let it go easily.
What makes Canelo so vulnerable in this fight?
Canelo is a great fighter, so I think, he's a very good fighter. It's hard to say because he's a tough fighter, but I think it's just his ring skills are not like mine. I think I'm just I'm a step ahead him on
the amateur experiences.
I think the amateur experience helps me, and also having a lot better skill set. I think that's what definitely suits me more.
Amir, I can't wait, man. It should be an interesting matchup. It's good seeing you again May 7th. It happens on pay-per-view. Canelo Alvarez taking on this guy right here, Amir Khan. We're here at his gym in Hayward, California.